It's the senior finals of the Pokemon World Championships. Every move matters, and a young Fuguan Liao from China is just 2 prize cards away from securing game number 1. Across from him sits Gabriel Fernandez, the undisputed greatest senior division player of all time. That's what makes this next move so impressive. Fuguan isn't just playing for the title, he's also facing down the favorite, and needs to execute each play flawlessly to maximize his chances of winning. He has the option of either using his Golden Go EX on the bench, drawing 1 card to either hit Superior Energy Retrieval or Prime Catcher to win game number 1. Or he can play Arven first for a Prime Catcher, locking himself into needing to hit specifically Superior Energy Retrieval off of a coin bonus for 2. Under the spotlight, under pressure, Fuguan stays calm and makes the correct decision, increasing his odds of winning this game by roughly 15 percentage points. For such a young competitor to find the best line in the moment on the big stage is nothing short of brilliant. So brilliant, in fact, that it even earned the praise of a former world champion. Let's break this play down and why it was so great, and how we can apply this to our own sequencing and what we can learn from it.
Both players see the writing on the wall here, Farah, in the finals!
Normally, when it comes to sequencing, you don't want to play your supporters before drawing cards. By playing a supporter first, you're locking in your decision for the turn. This normally eliminates a lot of outs you could draw by drawing before the supporter. Take this example board I've made. You have 3 gimme goals and you need to draw Golden Go EX plus a Superior Energy Retrieval to win the game. You have the choice between using Arven or Pheasantipede first. We have 25 cards left in our deck, 10 of them that would actually win us the game if we drew them off of Fez. You can draw the Superior Energy Retrieval, you can draw a Stretcher to get a Golden from the discard, you can draw a Genesect to get Golden Go, you can draw Golden Go itself, or you can draw a Nest Ball to get the Genesect and then get the Golden Go. Then if we draw any of these outs, you can Arven for the other one. So for example, if I did Pheasantipede and hit a Superior, I could Arven for a Nest Ball for Genesect and then get a Golden Go EX. Similarly, if I Fez first and I hit a Genesect EX, I can grab the Golden Go and then Arven for Superior. If I Arven first, and let's say grab a Nest Ball for a Genesect and 2 Dengos, while I am thinning my deck of 4 cards and leaving myself with 2 coin bonuses, which I can draw 4 cards off of because I have an Air Balloon in my hand, I am actually now eliminating a lot of outs in my deck. I now specifically have to hit Superior Energy Retrieval off of those coin bonuses. By doing this, you have roughly a 72% chance of drawing a Superior Energy Retrieval, which is pretty decent odds. But by actually doing Fez first and not locking ourselves in with the Arven, you have an 80% chance of roughly hitting what you need to win the game. This is why it's so impressive that Fuguan was able to identify a scenario where he should deviate from the general rules of sequencing. And by doing it, he put himself in a much better position to win the game. Let's go over why this play was so smart by Fuguan. So in his 15 card deck, he has 4 outs that would win him the game if he uses his coin bonus and draws them. He has 3 Superior Energy Retrievals and the Prime Catcher. Drawing any of those cards would allow him to Arven for the one he didn't get, and then win the game by knocking out Gabriel's Pekarunt EX. Instead, what Fuguan goes for is he plays Arven first, committing himself to the Prime Catcher, thinning an Air Balloon from our deck, bringing up the Pekarunt, and doing coin bonus for 2. So what is different about this situation than the one I just went over? Well, in this case, we are getting an extra draw from the Golden Go by playing a Prime Catcher first, and while we are locking ourselves into having to draw Superior, we're only reducing our number of outs by 1, from 4 outs to 3, and reducing the number of cards in the deck to 13. We get to draw 2 cards with the coin bonus and have to hit the Superior, which is roughly a 42% chance. Had we drawn 1 off the coin bonus first, we would have had roughly a 27% chance of drawing either the Prime Catcher or the Superior. So by doing this, Fuguan actually increased his odds by roughly 15%. And as you can see in the game, he ends up hitting the Superior and taking game 1.
His region has been able to compete, and there it will be. The Superior Energy Retrieval has been found in those 2 cards, and we'll be able to take the knockout as we return back into the game. Everybody, Fuguan is game 1's victor.
So what can we take away from these examples, and how can you apply them to your own games? The first thing I would say is that sequencing in Pokemon is hard. In a real game, I would not expect anybody to be able to do calculations quickly in their head. I couldn't do it. I had to use a calculator to help me while making this video, but there are some questions you can ask yourself that can kind of guide you in terms of what cards you should play first or when you should draw. The main one I would ask is, do you need to lock yourself into a decision right away? In our first example, by playing the Arven first, we decreased our odds of winning by a significant amount because we didn't need to make a selection right away. By being flexible and having multiple outs, we could have drawn any of the 10 and then played Arven to get the one we didn't need. In Fuguan's example, the reason it made sense to deviate from this principle was because he was drawing an extra card with his coin bonus, and he wasn't reducing the amount of outs for him to draw by much. He was reducing it from 4 cards to 3. So those are kind of the things I would look for when deciding when to play a supporter first or when to lock yourself into a choice. Is how many outs am I taking away, and what is the advantage I'm gaining by locking myself in? It's normally an advantage of drawing extra cards, like in Fuguan's case. The fact that Fuguan was able to identify this under such immense pressure is super impressive and shows why he is a worthy Pokemon.
And now, your trading card game senior champion, Fuguan Liao!
Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you did, consider subscribing. I post a lot of educational Pokemon TCG content. Also consider subscribing to my Metafy group. I post a weekly board state and puzzle alongside giving my list and advice in my Discord channel. I also do weekly group lessons. If you're looking to get some sleeves, check out Endgame TCG. You can use the code Ciaran for 10% off. If you want to learn more about math in the Pokemon TCG, I highly recommend you check out Stefan Eriksson's PokeMath series. His very first video goes over how to calculate the odds of drawing something, like I was doing in this video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two, and best of luck in all of your games going forward.